in part one, you guys saw the Quince monitor, and you saw the iguana. And I already was actually getting some questions saying like, "Oh, what happened? Are you getting at snakes? You're not getting any snakes. You made like a move toward lizards, and no more snakes and whatnot." You guys didn't see the second part of the video yet. So I actually got 3 new snakes. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at those right now. So before we get right into the actual animals, I wanted to get into where they're currently living. And right now, all 3 are in this rack system down here, and it is by no means a permanent setup, but that is currently where they are, and it is quite suitable for them. One of them will actually be going up into this cage when I get the time to set it up, which should probably be maybe tomorrow, and I will hopefully have a video up of setting that up and introducing her into that as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so I'm actually going to show you these 2 together because they're actually a pair and going to be a future breeding project. But some of you are probably like, "Oh my god, more ball pythons." Yeah, I know, but I like ball pythons. If you don't, that's unfortunate. If you do, well, maybe you'll appreciate these a little bit because they're pretty cool. They're nothing super crazy or anything, but the genetics behind them are actually pretty neat. I've got these stupid little fruit flies all over the place. Driving me crazy. This is actually the little boy, and he is a lemon blast het for clown. So, as you might be able to assume, the little girl over here is also het for clown, but she is a lesser. Let's go ahead and get her all the way out so you can really see her. Alright. And I don't know how well you can really see her on video right now. She's actually a pretty decent looking lesser. She's got some nice blushing to her. But yeah, so that is going to be a project I will be working on in the, I guess you could say, distant future. It'll probably be a couple years before this project is really possible to do, but in the meantime I will probably be getting more ball pythons and working with some different morphs as well, and this just happened to be what I picked up as of right now. So hopefully you guys enjoy those 2. I think they're 2 particularly nice looking snakes that have the potential to make even nicer looking snakes, I guess you could say. Even though I do actually think these currently are quite nice. I don't know how well the camera is picking it up, but the yellows on the and actually both of them are really, really nice. And I like on this lesser you have a stripe going down almost the entire like back end of the snake, which is kind of neat. You don't always see a stripe like that. It's not a complete stripe, it's broken in a couple spots, but it actually goes throughout a good length of the snake, so pretty neat. I'm quite happy with them. But let's go ahead and get into the last of the bunch. Alright, so here we have my female Brazilian rainbow boa. She's a little bit nippy, but try and get her under the light right now so you can see some of that iridescence. I don't know how well you can see it. And she is really, really red. Like, it's not picking up at all, I don't think, on the camera right now. But she is, like, crazy, crazy red. For a rainbow boa as young as she is, I mean, she's already extremely bright. Like, one of the nicest I've seen at this age that doesn't have any particular special bloodline or morph or anything going behind her. She's just really, really outrageous looking. And I don't really think it's picking up, but she actually is really, really pretty. And I wish some of the iridescence would show, but it really doesn't seem to be picking up right now. But I'm sure I will have more than enough time to get some shots of her iridescence. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and move her a little bit more under the light and see what we can come up with here. There we go. That's actually a lot better. You can really see some of that iridescence, and she's kind of balling up a little bit. She's a little nervous. She hasn't been on camera yet, so this is all new to her. But she definitely is very, very pretty, and I can see the iridescence on the screen right now, so I'm assuming you guys would be able to too. But yeah, she is gorgeous, and that is basically the extent of the new animals I got. Alright guys, so that's pretty much the 3 new snakes. That pretty much concludes all of the new animals that I've gotten. And there's all these stupid little fruit flies driving me crazy. There have been some opportunities for me to get more things, and I probably will be getting some more in the near to distant future. And I will definitely keep you guys updated, but as you might assume, that cage right there is actually going to be holding the Brazilian rainbow boa. For anybody who's wondering which animal is going into that cage, it will be for the rainbow boa, and eventually it will be moved in one of the many other cages I have in this room right now that have nothing currently in them. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys liked the new animals, and I will have updates up relatively often of the animals, along with some different things that I'm working on. And I am working on the setting up of the entire the setting up of the living vivarium. It is turning into a bigger thing than I originally anticipated. I originally figured I was gonna probably end up spending somewhere around like $2,000 or so on it, and it's pretty much slowly but surely just adding up even more than that. Like, it's probably gonna end up costing me somewhere around like 4 or 5 grand when it's all said and done. So it's a little bit crazy right now, and I'm not really dropping all that money in one go. So that's gonna be a lengthy process, I guess, as it comes to being. So in the meantime, take it easy, guys, and peace.